channel. Yo, what's good guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the beautiful Dominican Republic, and more specifically in Santo Domingo. So as you guys know, I'm a travel creator slash digital nomad, and I've always wanted to visit the Dominican Republic to figure out if it's a viable destination for travel creators, content creators, digital nomads slash remote workers. So I'm super blessed to finally have had the opportunity to come to the Dominican Republic, or more specifically Santo Domingo. And now that I've been here for 2 weeks, super excited to share my first take and first-hand experience of living in the Dominican Republic. My first impressions of Santo Domingo is it has a very beautiful coastline. It's a very livable city. So in this video, I'm gonna do a couple things. The first thing I wanna do is I wanna show you guys my Airbnb and the neighborhood where I live. After that, I'll answer questions about life in Santo Domingo as a digital nomad. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, because we're also going to talk about the food in Santo Domingo, life as a digital nomad, and I'll answer questions on safety with regards to the Dominican Republic. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. And most importantly, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button, join the family. And if you guys find this video valuable, make sure to hit the like button. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is show you guys around the apartment. Found this apartment on Airbnb. It's a duplex and I love this place. If you're a digital nomad and you work from home, then you know that where you live is super important, because your home is also your office. So having a duplex with a lot of space at an affordable price is one of the reasons why I love Santo Domingo. A place like this in Miami or anywhere else in the world would have been super expensive, but in Santo Domingo it's actually quite affordable. So let me give you guys a little quick tour.
So first off, we got the living room, which is my favorite part of the house, where I spend most of my time. I take all my meetings here, I work here, and I also play games here. I got me a little PlayStation 5, so when I need to relax, I play games or I take a nap. Then I also have a kitchen, which is why I prefer Airbnbs to hotels, because I like making breakfast and smoothies.
The last part I'm gonna show you guys is the bedroom. So we got the bedroom upstairs. In the house, there's 2 bathrooms, one downstairs and another one upstairs. So let's go check out the bedroom. Now that we're done the Airbnb tour, we're going to dive into the part 2 of this video, which is answering some questions about life in Santo Domingo as a digital nomad. A lot of people have responded to my Instagram stories asking questions about my experience living out here. So if you guys do have any questions, make sure to follow me on Instagram or leave a comment below and I'll get back to you guys ASAP. So the first question is Santo Domingo safe? My first-hand experience, Santo Domingo is very safe, but you have to pay for safety. It really depends on the neighborhood you live. So the neighborhood where I'm at is a little bit more upscale. So if you're willing to pay extra, you will be safe, because all the buildings in this neighborhood have security. You see the cops patrol the area 24/7. So it's very safe. You don't see any problems. You don't see people walking outside. But I have become friends with a couple locals in Santo Domingo, and have definitely told me there's areas in Santo Domingo you don't want to be seen daytime or nighttime. Basically, when it comes to safety, you have to be street smart. Choose an upscale neighborhood, which is actually quite affordable. Most importantly, don't go places you don't need to be. As a digital nomad, you'll most likely spend most of your time in the colonial zone, in the malls, or in your local neighborhood. And those tend to be the safest areas in Santo Domingo anyway. So as long as you don't really go out of that bubble, you should be safe, in my opinion. So the second question is, what's the food in Santo Domingo like? So I love the food in Santo Domingo. I was actually surprised because The two most important things for me is how affordable the food is and having a wide selection. You have a wide variety of options out here. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find, and it's also very affordable. So in my neighborhood, less than 5-minute walk, you actually have Krispy Kreme, Popeyes, Burger King, Papa John's. So all the regular restaurants that you used to back home, you'll find out here in Santo Domingo. It's not a desert, okay? And if you do want to try the local food, again, it's a lot of options in Santo Domingo, a lot of little pop-ups, restaurants and stuff like that where you can try the local food. And on top of that, I also use Uber Eats. So in Santo Domingo, you actually have Uber Eats available, which is very convenient for like doing your groceries or takeout. So I definitely have no complaints when it comes to food in Santo Domingo. But so the third question is, how do you get around Santo Domingo? Personally, I just use the Uber app. Again, I was pretty surprised, but you do have Uber in Santo Domingo, and it's very quick too. The longest I've waited for Uber is probably like 5-8 minutes, but the average wait time for me has been around 3 minutes. So when I get around Santo Domingo, I definitely use Uber. And another important thing, if you do want to go out of town, so if you want to go Punta Cana or you want to go Boca Chica, Sosua, Puerto Plata, you also have the option to rent a car. So a lot of Airbnb hosts in Santo Domingo also have a car rental service. So definitely message your Airbnb host and ask them. And somewhat another super popular question is, what's the nightlife like in Santo Domingo? The nightlife in Santo Domingo is pretty much around the colonial zone area. Keep it a buck. When it comes to the nightlife, I feel like I've been a little underwhelmed. When I came to Santo Domingo, I expected to get Medellin vibes a little bit, but it's definitely not been like that. It's definitely a little bit slow, but at the same time, the people in Santo Domingo are super friendly. The people definitely make up for it. It's very easy to meet people out here, very welcoming, treat you like family. So I definitely have no complaints when it comes to interactions and how the locals have treated me. But in terms of the nightlife, it's not super turn up like you would expect it to be. If you're looking for good nightlife, I would probably say go to Punta Cana. And from what I heard, Sosua is probably really good as well. Alright, so to round this off, I definitely say Santo Domingo has been a great experience for me. As a digital nomad working from home, I feel like it's super affordable to live here. I definitely don't have a lot to complain about. They have great Wi-Fi. I have coffee shops close to me. Couple pullbacks I'll probably say I've experienced with Santo Domingo is the fact that it's a lot of traffic out here and it's really bad. And it's also kind of isolated. So if you want to go Sosua, Punta Cana, Boca Chica, it's a bit of a trek. Punta Cana is 3 hours away from here. Sosua is, I think, 2 hours away from here, and Boca Chica is 45 minutes to an hour depending on the time. And also, as I've mentioned a couple of times, the nightlife has really been a little underwhelming because everything closed early in Santo Domingo. But overall, my experience has been super positive. The people I met out here, super cool. But I definitely feel like I've made some lifelong friends. If you guys do have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button, join the family, let's grow.